Game various, game hilarious. Boot up a stream, I'm gaming vicarious. Anyway. Hello. It might just be me tonight, it's so late. You know, it's been a while since I've done one of these really late streams where I just sit around and talk or like read weird stories. So maybe I'll have a look for some weird stories to read. And you know, if people trickle in, we can chit chat about this and that and all that, you know. Oh man, what have I been up to? I've just been doing like boring, normal day stuff, you know, the usual. Hey Uncle Sid, hey, I'm finally in your time zone, I think. It's been a while since I've seen you pop in. Alright, I know you were on a recent one. You came into a recent stream, didn't you? Yeah, for a while I was doing all these late streams, and now I'm doing like afternoon. I don't know, it's just I'm all over the place. Cause I do it when I feel like it, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna see if I can have a look for weird weird creepypasta or something I can read to you guys and like oh, let's see. Horrifying urban legends. Yeah, well, time zones are weird, you know. Hold on, I wanna fix this. I feel like I'm too high up. My headspace is weird. It's bothering me. I need the rule of thirds, you know. Hey, False Alarm. I know you from Aki's streams, right? You're from Aki's streams. Good to see you again. We were talking about there's talk of hot sauce earlier, right? Hot sauce. Hey, Seven Skills. You're up. You're up this late. I'm glad to see so many are here, but at the same time, it's really late, you guys. Should we all be up this late? It's okay, I'll sleep in. Right now, the sun shines in my face in the morning, but I'm starting to get adept at sleeping through the sun. So even if I sleep in, so it's summer right now, so it gets light at like 6 AM, right? So by then I'm already sleeping for like three or so hours usually in the morning with like full sunlight. Like my room is bright as if I turned on the light, like right now. I want to stay up late to watch you, but I'm afraid my parents will punish me. My Asian parents, I know how that is. Asian parents can be very strict, huh? Early birds got nothing on the night owl. Owls reign supreme, right? This is a nocturnal bird only stream. Nocturnal birds only. It's 2 PM for you? Oh, okay. 2 PM is not bad. Well, I'll be chilling, talking about whatever comes to my brain if I can. It might get a little delirious. So yeah, I've been sleeping in full sunlight, so I guess at this point it doesn't really matter if I stay up too late, because I'll just be sleeping in the sun anyway when it comes to morning. It's driving me crazy, because like, you know how sometimes when you want to sleep when it's bright out, you want to put the blanket over your head, right? You want to put it over your head. I've got a blanket on me, so I was kind of doing that just now, to like miming it to myself. Miming it to no one. Anyway, you want to put it over your head, right? But for some reason, I feel like I can't breathe when I do that. So I can't put it over my head because it makes me feel like I can't breathe. So I just have to have my head out in the sunlight and just deal with the fact that I'm getting blasted in the face in the morning. I wish I could put up like blackout curtains or something, but I just never got that set up. I should have done it. I should have gotten it set up. Anyway, I understand if you can't stay up late because your parents will get mad. Besides, you know, if you got stuff to do, it's a Wednesday, so probably not best to stay up all night, you know? So I'm having a look for some weird crispy pastas. Crispy pastas to read. What? Not an original text. I'm seeing a weird post where somebody's like confused about something. called a nope game. They're saying there's something wrong with it. I'm not sure. Just be cool and sleep with sunglasses? You know, I've considered doing the night masks, right? Like, putting on the sleep masks. But kind of they bug me a little bit. They're really tight around your head. And I got one. I have one that's like, it's got like cups for your eyes. It kind of looks like a weird bra almost. Like it looks like a bra for your face or something. I don't know how to explain it. It looks like a bra for your face. I have one of those, but even that kind of bugged me when I tried to put it on. Just freeze the sun. I wish I could. You know, every time I go out and it's too bright, I'm like, I hate you. Just stop, sun. Just stop. I'm not a sun person. I'm not a summer person. I'm not gonna lie. Glad you made it too, Raku the kid. Good to see you here. I almost forgot to tell you that Jin, the extrovert guy, got his friends to subscribe to you. That was nice of him. I saw that. You guys, your group has been chilling me since the early days. I really appreciate it. And now I'm at 213, which is crazy to me. Like I honestly, like I was streaming to like 1 or 2 of you guys for months. It's actually crazy to me that I'm at 200 now. And I'm trying to think of like good things to do that would be fun for like a content for like a special, you know? Like 100 billion million 200 subscriber special. Something like that. I was thinking of doing like a song cover, but I'm not really a good singer, so I feel like that wouldn't be, it would be like, kind of bad. I'm better at doing like rapping usually. Thank you. I know, it's crazy, right? Oh, not us, his new group of friends. What, is he ditching you guys? That's rude. Is he the type who like hangs out with a lot of people or something? He just like, he just extends his tentacles into multiple groups? His influence sometimes scares me. It's, you know, like, where's my brain going? Extroverted people are like that, you know? Like, I always wonder, okay, how do people, like, go make new friends like that? But there are some people, they just, like, make friends wherever they go. They get on a bus and they make friends, you know? Those people are intense. I don't know how to do that. I go out to get, like a drink at the gas station, and I'm awkward, and I'm like, oh, thank you very much for the drink, and then I skedaddle out of there. I'd love to hear you rap. It's pretty rare to see a VTuber that can rap. I get kind of nervous about doing it in front of people because it's like, I don't know. I just am very self-conscious about things like that. I could do like, I like big butts and I cannot lie. You others can't deny. And when a girl walks in with a itty waist and a rat thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up the truck cause you knows that bubble's stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. That's the only one I feel like I can remember really quickly off the top of my head. It sticks with me forever. Baby Got Back will stick with me in my mind forever. Sniffle, they grow up so fast. Is this what growing up is like? More eyes on you? There you go, there's a little taste of rap, but that's not polished, obviously, that's off the cup. Imagine if I could freestyle. I feel like freestyles, I don't know, they go, Sadako spin some bars, oh yeah, thank you. A lot of rap songs are a little too crude, you know? They're a little bit too crude for covering. But maybe like I Wish by Skilo would be a good one. That one's kind of clean. It's kind of clean, more or less. That's a favorite of mine, a classic. I really like that one. So maybe I'll consider something like that. No, he didn't ditch us. Glad he's in that kind of person. I'm glad he is too. If he ditched you guys, I'd have to give some words to him. That song just hit me with a fat wave of nostalgia. What about the start part? Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It's just so big. The start part makes me laugh more than the rest of the song. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Hot dog buns, that is. He's really hungry. He needs a hot dog. I don't have to like clip that one. Just the anaconda part. I have to remember the 12 minutes. I have to remember that and clip it out. I like a lot of that older rap. I like a lot of the older rap a lot more. Some of the new rap, they're kind of like, they kind of like mumble, or you like, it's just like, the rhymes are not very good. Do you know what I mean? Like, what I really like in rap is like, I appreciate like a good rhyme. Like when they hit you with like a clever bar that's like really just like, you're like, wow, I couldn't have thought of that one. That was really good. That's what really like. That's what I really like in rap in general. And the flow. The flow is very cool, but I feel like I don't have a very good flow. Sadako. Can we get karaoke of just songs from that era? Oh, that would be a fun era. When did Baby Got Back even come out? That was like a long time ago. 2002? Let's see what a top 100 songs. 2002. 2002 is probably a good year. Oh, we got, so yeah, like complicated. Why'd you have to go make things so complicated? I remember the Weird Al cover. Why'd you have to go and make me so constipated? Hot in here. That was actually, this was an era for Weird Al too, wasn't it? He was really like, he was doing a lot. Like Hot in Here also had a Weird Al parody. So that was like, that was the year In the End came out. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I'm squeaking. I'm not singing very well right now. It's not the great time for my voice. Let me get some water, then maybe I'll try again. Mumble rap is a thing. Most of the times it just doesn't sound like they're saying anything. Going out with my homies, gonna go get some water. We're gonna... That's my mumble rap for you. I'm not even saying words. There's a lot. This is like 2002 was a good era. You got Skater Boy. You got Without Me, Eminem, classic, very classic. What else? We got Work It, Miss Elliott. Wow, hip hop was like really like this. I feel like the early 2000s were like really the hip hop era where it was like the thing, you know? It was like really like some of the best hip hop songs really came out in that area, didn't they? I think it came out later, but Hollaback Girl's another classic. Heard that you've been talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear it. People hear you talking like that, getting everybody fired up. So I don't remember all. I don't remember all the lyrics off the top of my head. For some reason, I can remember a lot of songs. It's pretty good, but when I'm like on the spot, so memory. Oh, Back Girls classic. Corn was on. That was not a top 100. Here's the top 100. Yeah. You got Puddle of Mud. Wow. 1,000 Miles. 1,000 miles. Man, that one. I don't like 1,000. You know what I like? I like. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 5,000 miles and fell down that Jordan. Do not like you gotta get the accent on that. Oh, it would. You gotta get the accent on that one. Oh, that girl was a classic though. Definitely. I'm scrolling down the list. Clean out my closet. I might have had a few hits on that year, huh? Then Lose Yourself. Lose Yourself was a top. Oh wait, Lose Yourself. I'm thinking of Just Lose It. That's a different Eminem song. Yeah, that's a good one. Move, bitch. At the risk of swearing too much, that's a good one. That's definitely a good one. Ludacris. He hasn't been doing a lot lately, has he? I mean, he's in Fast 9 right now. Oh, Fast 9. The Fast and the Furious movies. It's crazy how they went from, like... They were, like, very, very serious car movies at first, right? Like, the first Fast and the Furious was, like... It was, like, just a standard car racing movie. It wasn't anything like it is now. And now they got cars doing things that just... doesn't make sense. Lose Yourself was a bop. 8 Mile was a great movie. I like 8 Mile a lot. Especially that final rap battle is just... chef's kiss, you know? That final rap battle, I heard the, what was I saying? I heard that he actually improvised that final rap battle, Eminem. He was actually, like, freestyling on those, which is really cool because it was, like, he was hitting, like, really good bars for that, like, final rap battle. It was so cool. It's one of my favorite, like, it's the best payoff of the movie because he chokes at the first one. Like, when you get there, I sometimes just go rewatch that scene. Just the final rap battles, I just go rewatch that. I don't watch the rest of the movie. I've seen the whole movie at least a few times, though. I'm gonna delete my messages so Jin doesn't see them. You should probably delete that too. He's gonna see it. Good evening, Zaro. Good evening. We're talking about 8 Mile, rap, whatever. Lose Yourself. I think I know that one. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he broke down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's joking how? Everybody's joking out. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Plow. Snap back to reality. I know, like, a good portion of Lose Yourself, especially that first part. Don't worry, I love seeing him get confused. Yeah, we're talking so much about him. This whole stream, actually. You see the mashup of Lose Yourself and Mr. Blue Sky? It should not work as well as it does. I think I've heard that one, actually. But the thing is, I feel like, okay, you hear, like, mashups, and you're like, oh, what? This shouldn't work. But then, the thing is, most of, like, popular music is written in 4/4 time. So that means they all, like, match in time signature. So even if the keys don't match very well, they still, like, will fit together evenly. Why am I stuttering? Freestyle, there's no way I could do that. There's no way I could do that. I started the stream with I said game various, game hilarious, booting up a stream, I'm gaming vicarious. Which I tweeted the other day, so it's not exactly a new bar. There's a meme. It's not a very say-so meme, but I'm gonna bring it up. It's like a meme where they're like, penis is serious, penis mysterious. That one. And I think about it and it makes me laugh. Hey, Slightness. So that's that's what I think of when I'm like freestyle. Just once I want to hear a rap. Oh, 9/16th rap song. 9/16th would be an odd time signature for rap. I wonder if they'd have to change up the flow a little bit or do kind of weird rhymes to make it fit right. Huh. The most out there rap artists, I think, especially of that I listen to, is probably MF Doom, which is like, he kind of does like, I don't know, it's like abstract rap lyrics. They don't really make they don't really make sense a lot of time, but they're very cool. Rest in peace, MF Doom. We will miss your weird raps and stuff. Is this a rap stream? We're kind of talking about music, so when I remember a song, I'm just kind of like singing a little bit, rapping a little bit. I just happen to know a lot of rap songs because I listened to a lot of rap. I listened to a lot of rap when I was a kid, and then that's followed me, and now I listen to rap a lot. Right now, I don't have a beat. Right now, I have this music behind me, which is not fitting at all what I've been doing. It's not fitting the rap. A beat. Wouldn't that be? I don't know. I'd probably get a copyright strike if I lay down a beat. What else was popular like on that era? 2002. Where were you? Full Moon? I don't remember some of these songs though. Some of these must be like country or something. Cause I was not listening to country at any point. Need some more hi-hats? Yeah, we need like a hi-hat and like a deep bass that kind of sounds like a you know, like that? Speaking of Ludicrous and Fast and Furious, I heard the director wants the franchise to do a crossover with Jurassic World. Just imagine the family riding dinosaurs. You know, it's not about T-Rexes. It's about family. You know, I heard that, and I was actually trying to think of like the weirdest like Fast and the Furious crossovers I could think of, and one I thought of, cause I was looking through what Universal Studios owns, which is actually a lot of stuff, including Jurassic Park, Jurassic World series, but so I realized they owned like Johnny English, and that made me think, Mr. Bean. Imagine Mr. Bean in the Fast and Furious world. They're racing along, and suddenly someone starts beating them. It's Mr. Bean. He's actually gotten the pedal stuck to the metal, and he can't stop it. And he's like, oh. You know how Mr. Bean talks? I don't know how to do a Mr. Bean voice. And like he's passing Dom, and Dom looks over to see who's passing him, and he sees like Mr. Bean like making a confused face and like panicking. Can you imagine Mr. Bean crossover? I can see it in my mind, and then it turns out Mr. Bean is actually like he's Dom's long lost great-grandfather. Dear God, that would actually be a fun watch. Honestly, something that weird, it could actually be hilarious. Like, Mr. Bean is just like accidentally proficient at everything. Mr. Bean redeemed when? When did Mr. Bean not be redeemed? What happened to him? Where did he go? Mr. Bean is the ultimate villain in the Fast and Furious franchise, only because he cannot be defeated. even if you try to defeat Mr. Bean, he'll just somehow, like, mess it up and work it in his favor. Yeah, I would watch the Mr. Bean Fast and the Furious. Like, Bean and the Furious, right? Bean and the Furious? Fast and the Bean? Fast in the Bean. Also, I see. I will never sleep. It's for the week. Yeah, I don't know. Today I felt like staying up late streaming, but I'm probably gonna start tripping over my words at some point because I'm kind of sleepy, but I'm not sleepy, but I'm kind of sleepy. Mr. Bean could probably beat anybody, fiction or not. Yeah, he's like invulnerable, right? Because he's got a special power of plot armor. He's like one of those characters that, like, no matter what happens, it just works out for him. It's 2 a.m., but I came to say hi, Sadako. Have fun. And thank you, Zaro. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping in and all. Even though it's late. I know, it's really late for some of you guys. Don't get into trouble or wake anybody up on my account. I don't know, Double D is pretty strong. Double D? Double D? What do you mean Double D, like from Ed and Eddie? You guys know the Jawbreakers in Ed and Eddie, right? The Jawbreakers? I always used to wanna buy one of those big Jawbreakers because of that show. And then I did, and I could never finish them because they were way too big. Like, there's no way you can eat something that big. You can't even fit it in your mouth. You just kind of have to lick it like a lollipop. And it's like really slow compared to a lollipop. It's too late for that. It's too late for me too. I'm already up. I'm already up and ready to go. Yeah, the Sockhead. Double D. Strong how? He's theoretically the weakest. Like, isn't Ed really the strongest? Cause he's kind of like the dumb strong one. And then Eddie is the strongest in like brain power. Man, it's been so long since I watched Ed and Eddie. I went to delete the context so bad. For Double D. Double D is strong. Double D is strong. Yeah, I guess those Double Ds are also strong if you really think about it. But we're talking about Ed and Eddie. Actually, aren't the strongest Ed and Eddie characters the girls? Like, Naz and her friends? God, like, man. I also thought Naz was so cool. As a kid, I thought she was, like, really cool. Man, it's like, we're talking about old stuff today. We're getting old school. Old cartoons, old songs. Wow, this is like, it's a blast from past stream. I missed that era of animation. There's some really good shows back then. I don't even know what shows are going on right now. Did Steven Universe end? Double D is strong, but not as strong as Family. Oh my god. The Family memes have gotten out of hand. The Family memes have gotten out of the hand. Do you guys know Vin Diesel has released a song? It's not good. But he has released one. There is a Vin Diesel song. Oh, I'm surprised I only just yawned now. Vin Diesel releasing a song. Vin Diesel. When he paints, call him Vin Diesel. He got a pet. He's called Vin Weasel. There's my freestyle for you. Vin Weasel. That's the other universe where Vin Diesel is an animal. He's Vin Weasel. Oh, feel like I do, right? Yeah, I feel like I do. Fast and Furious means Wizard of Oz. Have you guys heard the Japanese title for Fast and Furious? Wild Speed! All of them are Wild Speed, and then like the sequel is like Wild Speed 2 times. 2x, yeah, Wild Speed 2x, that's it. Wild Speed 3x Tokyo Drift. Wild Speed 4x. I don't know why they named it Wild Speed, but it's kind of a fitting title, right? Like the Fast and the Furious. I'm saying that like the full title, Fast and Furious. Like it started out The Fast and The Furious, and then it was Fast and Furious 2, and then it was like the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, and then it's like Fast and Furious 4. The title's gone through so many changes. Like it was like Fate of the Furious and Furious, just Furious. Like how can they reduce it more? Isn't it just F9 now? Which is like they're naming it after a key on a keyboard. What does that even mean? Full screen? Is it the full screen movie? Hi Alvina. Hi. Thanks for stopping in. Hey Bitsy! It's only midnight. I can stay up a little bit more. Yeah, you can stay up a little bit. It's not probably gonna... I'm not saying words anymore. It's probably not gonna be a really long stream, considering the hour, but... I don't know if I get caught into a weird one. Oh, the second was Too Fast and Too Furious? Yeah, I don't even remember. They've changed the title so much. The Fast and the Furious. Give me the wiki page. It's trying to make me watch the movie now. I can't believe what they do with the Fast and the Furious movies. Like, I'm still like baffled at some of the things. Can't wait for the sequel, Alt 4. Well, the final one can be Control-Alt-Delete for ending the series. Bitsy boy, am I glad to see you here? Hi, Maskon. Welcome. Hello, Maskon. Hi, another YouTuber. Hello, good to see ya. How many Fast and the Furious movies are there? There are 9 now. So let's look at these titles. Okay. Oh, there's also wait. There's more than 9, aren't there? Cause there's Hobbs and Shaw, where Jason Statham. He plays himself again, but like good at fighting. So the same as always, the same character he always plays, himself but good at fighting. Alright, so the titles go The Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious with 2s, which is always, I love when they do titles like that because it's so stupid and it's funny. I like when things are stupid and funny like that. And then it goes back to being The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, and then it's just Fast and Furious, and then it's Fast and 5, then it's Fast and Furious 6, and then it's just Furious 7, and then it's the Fate of the Furious, and then F9, and then it says Part 1 of Untitled 10th Film, Part 2 of Untitled 10th Film. Are they gonna make it a 2-parter? Seriously? What? There's no way. What? They're gonna make a 2-parter? I'm a little blown away from that. I knew that. Hold on, I think I got a burp. No, never mind. I'm fine. I can't believe. I honestly can't believe a movie series has gone this long, right? Like Harry Potter was pretty long. For instance, that one went to 7 movies, which is pretty long, but. It also had like 7 books to adapt. No, it went more than 7, because the last one... So it went to 8. Okay, so Harry Potter is also pretty long running. What else is like that long running? I guess the Star Wars movies Wow, my speech is getting really bad today. This is the longest high-budget series there are. I mean, there are 9 films as far as I'm aware. Star Wars is at 9 films now, isn't it? And then, you know what's had a lot of movies? Star Trek as well has had a lot of movies. Let's see, most expensive film series. Let's see, whoa! Okay, apparently... Let's see, list of most expensive films. Back-to-back film productions. So right now, the highest ranking, most expensive back-to-back film productions, which is like where they're making multiple movies in a row. We got the Hobbit trilogy, which is 623 million. 623 million. That's an insane amount of money. Holy crap. Holy crap. Wow. How did people start saying egads in the old days? Egads. Egads. Would you look at that watch? What a splendid watch on that man. Egads. Didn't know what it's so fun to say. Yeah, it's a funny word. Funny word. I was watching a video about accents before this. It was like somebody doing like English accent from like earliest recorded days to like later, and some of those were like unintelligible. So the second of highest back-to-back film production, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, and World's End, which is 450 million. The Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1 and 2, Lord of the Rings trilogy, Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2 makes sense, Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions, and then the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1 and 2. I didn't know Twilight Breaking Dawn was that expensive. What did they put all the budget into? Honestly, the animatronic baby? Was it the animatronic baby that they had to replace with a equally terrifying but slightly less terrifying CGI baby? Was it that? Was that it? Wow, lots of people like seeing midgets and elves, huh? I don't think you're supposed to say that word. They're dwarves. They're dwarves. Dwarves are little people. But specifically in like Lord of the Rings, they're dwarves, right? That's the official class title. I think it's in D&D too. Nah, they just like them hobbit feet, the hairy hobbit feet that are like really big and hairy for their bodies, cause they're like tiny men with big hairy feet. The CGI was probably the most expensive part, you think, but it's a $230 million on both Part 1 and Part 2, which is like insane to me. So, the most expensive movie ever, unadjusted for inflation, the number 1, Pirates of the Caribbean, on Stranger Tides, which is crazy, because I don't remember that movie being that like CGI heavy or anything, really. But it did have some cool stuff in it. Dwarves not discount smurfs. If we invent a new word here and use it regularly, will it get famous? I mean, that's how words are invented, right? Yeah, maybe eventually it'll get famous. Might be a while, though. Like Findle? What would a Frindle? What would a Frindle mean? The second highest movie is Age of Ultron, and then Endgame. It's funny that Pirates of the Caribbean costs more than Avengers, but this is all... Actually, looking at this, all the top 5 are technically Disney movies, huh? Because Marvel is Disney now, so they got Disney money to spend. They got dollars, they got bank. Maybe marketing. I mean, there's a lot of costs associated with filming. So one of the most expensive things is multiple location filming can be really expensive and like money intensive, so that might be it for some of them. Twilight did have some insane marketing. That's true. Twilight was very heavily marketed when it came out. Especially the later movies, they were like, we were like begging people to come see them, you know? So adjusted for inflation, the list is still the same, but Spider-Man 3 is number 7. Oh. I love Spider-Man 3, like, on like a, it's just funny to watch level, you know? Spider-Man 3 is just funny, like, occasionally, I watch it. I just like the way that it's like, it's got too many villains. Spider-Man is acting evil and stupid, which is, one of my favorite things. Like, there's like a part where he like dances in the street, and I love watching just that scene, like him walking by and pointing at people like he thinks he's really cool. Yeah, that's my favorite scene from Spider-Man 3. Sadie, do you trust me? I trust you. Why? What are you gonna do? What do you have planned? Frindle is from a kid's book about a 3rd grader called Penn's Frindle, and it became an actual word or something. Oh my god! I've read that book! I didn't remember the word Frindle, but I remember that book. I read that comment, but I read it backwards in my head. I'm not saying stun seed backwards, but I know what you mean. But do you know about this game Duma? Do you know about it? But that's the best part. I don't know, there's a lot of good parts to Spider-Man 3. Like, there's also the dance scene where he's like trying to make Mary Jane jealous. That one's also pretty hilarious. He like there's like people who've gifted out and they use it all the time. It's like a part where he like takes his jacket off and you can see his like chin wiggle. One second, I'm gonna run into the other room and I'm gonna grab another Coke, and that's gonna keep me awake and keep me able to not blabber and turn into you know? So give me a second. What a kick! What did I kick? Let's spam stun seed while Sadie is out. No! Stop it! And then she never came back. I don't know what I kicked still. To this day, I do not know what I kicked. Something. Star Wars guy is trained her well. So I got Dr. Pepper and cream soda zero sugar. It's actually really good. Highly recommend. It's a very good drink. Yep, that's good. That's good. That's exactly what I needed. Need the coldness to like wake me up, and the like bubbles and This might sound weird. Okay, my favorite part about soda is not necessarily the taste. It's like the feeling of drinking it. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, it's like the feeling of like swallowing like bubbly liquid. Like, feels really good. I don't know. I feel like I've told people that before and they thought I was like crazy. Like, what? The bubbly part is the best? The feeling of the bubbly part? Drinking it? Yeah, that's the best part. That's the best part about soda. When it's really cold and the bubbles are like really, really strong. I'm blabbing my real secrets, my secret of liking drinking soda. Bubblies do feel good. See, that's what I mean. They feel really good. It's like they kind of like, I don't know. Sorry, I got a hairball or something. Didn't mean to like hack a girl's cough there. Nothing beats a good belch. Yeah, burping feels pretty good, although some people are a little snooty about it. You know, like sometimes you burp and somebody's like, "Excuse you!" They just like have a whole fit about it. Like, what's gross is just some gas coming out of your body. Like, burps are funny. They're like nothing. Like, I don't get it. I don't get people who are like in a bind about that stuff. Speaking of burps. But yeah, the bubbles feel good. Sadako's the cap confirmed. I'm actually Crane. I just didn't know what to call it. It was like suddenly my throat was like, you gotta get something out. So where were we? Actually, the Frindle thing, I recall that. Bitsy, I actually recall that. I read that book. You unlocked something deep within the recesses of my brain that I remember. At the same time, though, I feel like it'd be really hard to get kids to say something weird like that. Although I remember, people just started saying like the word ratchet all of a sudden, you know, like a while back, and I was like, it just came out of nowhere. It was like, who thought of this? Who decided a literal tool is a word for like type of person, you know? Who decided to start using it that way? That always like befuddled me about it, because it just came out of nowhere, and it was like, who started this? Who did this? Who made this happen? Like, it's like you imagine they're going around like in Mean Girls when she's like saying fetch, that like people are trying to start words are just going around saying it like that, like they're just, oh, that's so fetch, just to try and get people to start saying something they made up. I don't know, that would be weird, wouldn't it, right? If somebody just like came up to you and started using a random word, like they were like, oh, that bag right there, that bag you have, it's so granga. That's a granga bag. Do you guys want to go back to my house and have a granga time? Do you guys want to have a granga time? Because I'm feeling granga today. I'm feeling really granga. And you just start saying it all the time like that? Isn't that most memes, really? Yeet? Yeah, but yeet feels good to say. Yeet is a word that feels good to say. So maybe that's the rule, right? Like, for a word to catch on, it has to feel good to say. It has to be like something people actually want to like say. Like granga wouldn't work. Nobody's like granga. Sounds like crunchy but spicy. Granga is like it's like a caveman word or something. Granga. Me granga. Me granga. Me caveman. I had a granga the whole time. Imagine you just start saying that. There you go. There's your made-up word from Sadako. Granga. You got granga now, and maybe that means something in another language. What if it did? What if I've been using granga wrong all along, and it's not a good thing? What if granga is bad? What if granga is bad, guys? We're gonna suffer if granga is bad. The world will fall apart, And all will be wrong in the world if grunga is not a word that means something good. What about the Markiplier? E? It's just E? You know, who even started the game? What happened with that meme? Not game. Meme. Where did he even come from? It was like all of a sudden it was just a thing. Also, it isn't exactly Markiplier, right? Isn't it Markiplier's face on like Lord Farquaad or something? It's hard to make words that don't sound like a Frenchman, French dialect, almost. I'm mixing up your sentence. It's hard to make words that don't sound like a caveman dialect or a pompous French word. Yeah, I feel like it's hard to just make up a word, right? Grunga is a slur? Is grunga a slur? No! I failed! If grunga is a bad word, I failed you guys. I failed you all completely. Would never come back from this, because I just said it so many times. What if you're the bad guy? That sounds like one of those advertisements where they like try to make you feel guilty about something. Like they're like, you dropped that paper on the ground. You're the bad guy. You're the one killing the sun. Fun with dyslexia. I don't have dyslexia, but sometimes when I'm reading the chat, my brain just like puts the sentence like backwards when I'm reading it, and I just read it completely wrong. Especially when it's late like this, and I'm like, you know? Especially when it's late, I can't talk as well. I start like tripping over my words and saying the wrong things and all that. I don't know why that happens to me. It's like my brain just starts like shutting down it starts shutting down. I give up. Like all those playlists called When the Protagonist Realizes They're the Antagonist. When it turns out you're the bad guy. Well, that's how it is though. Everybody thinks they're the protagonist, right? Everybody thinks that they are the protagonist, and then, you know, they're not willing to see that they might be the bad guy. In everybody's mind, they're the main character. They're the good guy of their story. Even if they're the bad guy, people like to see themselves as the good guy, right? So, I feel like that's very common. Like, bad guy characters don't always realize they're bad. They think they're doing what's right, what they're supposed to be doing. Like, I feel like a really good example of, like, that character growth is, like, Zuko from Avatar. He becomes, like... He goes from, like, believing wholeheartedly in like the Fire Nation stuff, and then like he realizes he was bad and that he'd done wrong things and all that. I don't know. He's a good character for a lot of reasons, but still. Dyslexia is such an ironic word for dyslexics. Can they not read it? Really? Are we the baddies? We might be. We might find out one day that we're actually part of a secret evil plot for VTubers to take over the world and replace humans with virtual girls or something. I don't know. That would be crazy. Wouldn't that be crazy? Like we just all fallen into it and we didn't even realize? Anyone who wouldn't rather be the background character that takes naps all the time and ends on the winning side is weird. That background character is always OP. The sleeping guys who just like rest and they like laze off, those are always the most OP character. Like they're like one day, well like at some point there's like a really dire battle and they wake up and they just freaking blast the hell out of the bad guys. Like that's what the sleeping character does. The sleeping character is always the most OP. And even one that's like a slice of life, they're like the cool guy that all the girls want or something, you know? Like, those characters are always the OP ones in all aspects. I'm pretty sure I'm just a side character in my life. I like to think that I'm like the helpful girl character in a story. I'm like the sidekick girl who like nags the main character and tries to get him to keep straight on the quest. That's how I feel like I am. I'm that character. I'm the like the childhood friend girl who does that. Back when I found out about the word dyslexia, I thought it had something to do with dystopia. In the dyslexic dystopia, nobody can read. Not a single person. Like Iroh when he showed off his sudden six-pack like a boss. That was the crazy part, right? Like, you're thinking, he's totally done for. He's in prison. He's an old man. Like, he's not gonna come out from here. And then all of a sudden he's freaking beefing up, right? Like, Iroh's an OP character too. He's pretty OP. Yeah, it's easier to be a follower anyway. Side character supremacy. I wouldn't say I'm a follower. I'd say I'm like a leader in some respects. Like, when I'm in groups and stuff, I tend to take charge of the project, but at the same time, I feel like I support people and I spend a lot of time supporting others rather than trying to I do forge my own path. No, I don't know. I feel like I don't fit the leader role all the time, just that I can do it sometimes. I'm not making any sense. I'm contradicting myself all over the place here. Old people in anime are also super strong. Yeah, have you seen Inuyashiki? Inuyashiki is like the strongest person on the planet aside from one other person. Welcome back, Uncle Sid. And he's he's actually not that old. Inuyashiki is 40 or something and he looks like 80 because he's just got terrible genetics and luck. Inuyashiki, that anime is kind of funny at the same time of being really cool because they just point at each other with finger guns and they go bing 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 to try and do they do vocal bing bang bang gun noises to shoot when they're shooting. They just while there's fights they're just going bang 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 ga 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 at each other to shoot at each other and fight. It's really weird, but it's great. Generals to the Protag King or something, supporting leader. Maybe I'm a Tanya kind of character, like Tanya the Evil, where I'm in charge of some things, but I'm still a cog in the machine. I'm not quite at the top there. Inuyashiku is brutal. I know, it was for having such a silly thing like them going bang bang bang, it was wow, it's what a ride. It's got amazing fights, it's got scary, upsetting stuff, at the same time as being so emotional. At the end, I almost cried. It was so emotional. And his dog. I honestly recommend Inuyashiki, especially if you like stuff like that. If you've read Gaunt's or watched Gaunt's and you like that. It's by the same guy. I love his mangas. He makes some really funny ones. Anime fights in third person would be weird. Don't we usually watch them in third person? Isn't that usually how we watch anime? Not in first person? Wait, are you guys getting to watch anime in first person? Cause I'm not. I'm not getting to watch any in first person. Anyway, yeah, so it's by the guy who made Gaunt's. Gaunt's is also amazing. I really love guns. I don't know how to describe it to you guys. It's alien fighting. It's awesome. I love it. And they a little more on the ecchi side, the lewd side is gigantic, where it's like this woman, she gets like a power to become really big and like fight monsters like Ultraman, but the thing is she's like nude and she's got big honkers, so pretty gigantic for big honkers, I guess. To know if you are a background character, you only need to check if your hair is black or brown, don't have an abnormal body structure shirt, or flashy clothes. Well, my hair is brown, but it's also got a little white in it, and a little red, so... And my clothes are kind of flashy, so maybe I'm not a background character, huh? I got pink on me. Try to watch One Room, it's a first-person anime. First-person anime? One Room anime. Let me take a look at this. How did they do it first person? Like, so you're like the main character, basically? You like watch the show as the main character? That's an interesting concept, honestly. I've never seen one like that. Protags and antags always have to deal with the BS. Sucks to be them. You know, that would explain a lot of things about my life if I'm a protagonist. I've got such bad luck, guys. Such bad luck. You know what keeps happening to me? Every few months right now, my car breaks. Every few months, my car breaks. I've been having to see the same mechanics multiple times this year. I feel like every time I show up, I'm burdening them because they've just seen me like 2 months ago. I'm like, hey guys, I'm back again. My car is making a freaking weird sound. I think it's broken. I'll explain it. If I'm a protagonist, that explains why I'm having bad luck where all that's happened to me again. Just don't drive, ski everywhere. I would, but there's no snow. It's summertime. There's no way to ski. I could skate everywhere. I have a cruiser board, and I do like to skate places when I can. But where I live is like kind of hilly, so it's not the best. So I only skate on like the flatter areas. But I do have my words. I do have a cruiser skateboard that I ride around sometimes for like land transportation that is not my car. Fine, then surf everywhere. Surf everywhere. I wonder. I've tried some like wakeboarding kind of thing. I'm not very good at it. I have pretty good balance usually, but on the water, I'm not used to that. That one is special, you know? It's different. It's different. Why not just steal a car? It's cheap and practically free. I don't know how to do that, and I don't like to break the law because, I don't know, police always pull me over. I get tickets. I keep getting tickets for, like, every little thing. Like, every time I just happen to go, like, 5 miles above the speed limit, a cop is there, and he's giving me a ticket, so I would prefer not to do that. If I steal a car, I'd probably instantly get pulled over and... I'd instantly get pulled over and get a ticket or something. Real skaters use a ripstick? Are those the little long things? Ripstick, Oh, those, the twisty guys. I saw someone trying to kickflip one of those at a skate park and he really ate shit. To put it lightly, he really saw the pavement. He took a tour of it and everything. Yeah, the ripstick seems kind of dangerous to me because it's got the twisty part. I have a trick board and I have a cruiser, and that's the boards I have. Well, I have 2 trick boards actually, and I built them myself. I got the wheels, I got the bearings, I got everything, and I put it all together myself with just a screwdriver and a skate tool, pretty much. Speaking of protagonists, me and my friends have this group chat where their names are something like slice of life protagonists. Slice of life characters have it easy. All they have to worry about is social anxiety. Yeah, but what if you're like Tomoko from Watamote? She's like really, really bad. Like, her social anxiety is like ruining her life. Yeah, until they meet those tsundere characters, or if they're really unlucky, a yandere character. I just remembered there's this anime where you can technically talk back to the character. Basically, it's like those visual novels comes to life. It's called Roommate. Roommate, huh? Cool kid, Sadako Tsurushima. Yeah, I'm a real skater. I kind of suck at skating, but I like it. It's a lot of fun. Building my skateboard was a lot of fun, like doing the research and figuring it all out and picking the parts. I had a lot of fun with that. Would recommend if you ever want to get into skateboard. I'd recommend building, because the pre-built boards kind of suck, and you're just gonna feel like more love for your board when you build it with your own two hands. Probably don't try to put grip tape on yourself though. Pain in the ass. It's from first person view too. First person view, huh? Roommate. Anime. It's like an otome anime. That makes sense. Oh, this is one where you get to be the tall guy? That must be nice if you're the tall guy. So yeah. Okay, it's like 1 a.m. I should get to bed soon, but I thought I'd like to stay for at least an hour, chat with you guys. I think on Friday I'm gonna keep going with Yomawari, and yeah. So I will see you guys like on Friday for the Yomawari, and it won't be in the middle of the night like this, so don't worry. You guys all get sleep too. Imagine not being tall. I'm average. I am statistically average. I'm only 5'5". Not short, not tall. I played basketball, but they wanted to make me point guard because I wasn't very tall. Good night, Sadako. Sleep well. Thank you, false alarm. Thank you, everybody, for coming. All of you, get some rest if it's late for you, okay? Night night, bye bye.